Hello, welcome to this video on the genetic code and using a codon chart in order to transcribe a DNA sequence and translate a mRNA sequence into a amino acid sequence. Okay, so first off, we want to start with the DNA sequence, right? We have the DNA non-template strand and the DNA template strand, right? DNA is double-stranded, so we have two strands. And as you notice right here, the non-template strand is going to go from the 5' to 3' direction, whereas the template strand of the DNA is going to go from the 3' to 5' direction. And actually, the DNA template strand is the strand that's going to be transcribed, right? So I went ahead and did that, right? As you can see right here, I transcribed the DNA template strand to the mRNA strand. And we want to remember that we're going to read the mRNA strand by groups of 3, right? So the groups of 3, right, the 3 bases that we see are going to be called triplets, also called codons, which are going to be used in that codon chart to get our amino acid sequence, right? So if you look right here, we notice that C matches with G and T matches with A, right? So everything looks right, but now the difference is when we go from DNA to mRNA, A is going to now match with U, right, instead of T, right? Whereas if we have T, T still matches with A, right here. Okay, so that's something that's good to know right here. So we're going to do that for all of the bases, right, in order to get the mRNA strand, right? But another thing that I want to point out is that the mRNA strand, right, is actually identical to the DNA non-template strand, with one exception. The T is going to be replaced by a U, right? So if you look right here, G is the same, C is the same. Basically, all the letters right here are identical to the mRNA strand, except for the T's. They're going to be replaced with the U for the mRNA, right? So a good thing to note. So what do we do after we get our mRNA strand? That's where we want to be, right? Now we're going to read the mRNA strand by groups of 3s, which are called the codons, right? So I'm going to write here our section for the amino acid sequence, right? So we're going to write that right below here, right? So for GUC, that's our first amino acid sequence right here, we're going to look for that in the codon chart above, right? GUC. So let's take a look at this codon chart, right? So our letter or our codon was GUC. So the first thing that we want to do is go to the left column right here, the first mRNA base, which was G, right? And we look for G right here, right? So G is right there in the bottom left. And then our second letter was U, right? So we go to our top kind of row right there, and we look for U, right? So after we find G and U, right, we're going to actually cross those over, right, until they intersect. And they intersect in this box right here, right? And our third letter was C, right? So that was, we go to the right column, C, and we look for C right here, where we're in the row where the the first and the second mRNA bases intersected, right? And then we go straight across right here, and we get GUC right here, right? Okay. All right, I'm going to erase all of this, right? So after that, we're going to look at what is to the right of GUC, and we see VAL, right? So that's going to be the amino acid. So all these highlighted words right here, they're going to be the amino acids, right? So VAL, so let me erase all this. So we got GUC right here. So VAL is going to stand for valine, right? It's a type of amino acid. And there's another symbol, which is going to be just V, right, for valine. Okay. So we can write that down here. Valine. Right. However, okay, let's keep going on. Okay. Okay, so next we have GCU. Let's do the same thing. Let's go to the top, look for G right here. G, C, right? And U. Right. So we found GCU right here, and GCU corresponds to ALA, which is the amino acid alanine, right? So we can go ahead and write ALA right here on the bottom, right? So we're going to keep on doing that. And let's go with AUG. To the top, A, U, and G. And AUG is going to correspond with MET, the amino acid methionine. And you might have noticed that AUG is actually highlighted green. And the reason why I did that is because AUG is called the start codon, right? So that's where the mRNA sequence is going to start, right? Being transcribed, right? So we're going to go down here. Oops, before that, I'm going to write MET. And I'll explain that soon, okay? Okay, next is AAA. Go right here to the top, AA and A. So we get lysine, LYS. Oops. Again, and put LYS. Okay. Next is CUG. Go to the top, C, U, and G. We get CUG right here. CUG corresponds with LEU, which is leucine. So we write LEU right here. Next we have UGA. UGA. So we Get UGA right here. UGA corresponds with a stop codon. And you can tell right here immediately that it's highlighted in red. And that's important because the stop codon is going to be actually a release factor that's going to signal the end of transcription. So that's where we stop in our mRNA transcript, right? Okay, so UGA, we can write it right here. Stop codon, or the stop codon is going to code for the release factor instead of a amino acid, right? And then we get AAG for our last codon. So AA and G, right? AAG is going to correspond with LYS, which is lysine. Okay, so we can write that down here. Cool. Okay, so we wrote down our amino acid sequence, but one thing that we need to, one very important thing to know is that we're not going to start with the very first amino acid. And the reason for that is, let me ask you this, is VAL a start codon or is it not a start codon? Or is it, right. Is it the starting amino acid or is it not the starting amino acid, right? Another way to put it. And if you said that VAL is not the starting amino acid, you are correct, right? Because, right, we look at the codon, it's GUC. And we saw earlier that the start codon is AUG. The start codon is AUG, which corresponds to the starting amino acid, which is MET, methionine. So we need to look for that first in our either our mRNA strand or our amino acid strand, right? So let's look for AUG, right? So let's look at the mRNA strand and we find AUG right here, right? So this is actually where we start, right? The rest we're going to ignore. So GUC and GCU, we're not going to include those in the amino acid sequence. Okay, we start with AUG. Then we're going to look for our stop codon, right? So our stop codon is right here, right? So UGA is our stop codon, which corresponds with the release factor, or in this case, it's just called stop. And we're going to ignore, right, AAG right here, whatever comes after the stop codon, okay? So our actual amino acid sequence is only going to be, okay, so our actual, not final, actual amino acid sequence is only going to include everything after the start codon and everything before the stop codon, right? So it's going to be MET, LYS, LEU, and stop, right? So those are going to be, this is going to be our final and actual amino acid sequence. Okay. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe and follow for more. Thank you.